Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What is going on, y'all? Hey, what's up, family? Hey. Let me go ahead and start over here real quick. I'm going to be real quick, straight up. I want y'all to hear my heart, but let me go ahead and welcome everybody, and then we'll get straight into it, okay? All right, what is going on, Instagram cousins? What's going on, Facebook? What's going on, YouTube? How are you guys doing? I want to welcome you here. For those that are first timers coming by, I want to welcome back those that always come around and sit around, hang around, do all this good stuff with me. Okay, let me fix that like that. Y'all see the title? Trump ain't out here playing no games. Okay, Trump is not out here playing no games, and it really is heartbreaking. I would ask real quickly that you please share this with somebody. It's absolutely free. It doesn't take anything away from you or me. Okay? I just ask that you share this with somebody on whatever platform you are on, whether that's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, over here, however you got to share it on the platform that you're viewing from. I ask that you would kindly take a moment of silence to do that, okay? I don't want people out here acting like they shocked. I don't want people out here acting like, they panicking. They got anxiety. This is not a fear message. I'm going to first start off by saying this. I want you to really hear my heart on this. Thank you, LT. I would like to be a part of your vision, and I see and hear the truth, not sure where to start. I'm going to be going over a couple of opportunities of how we can work together, for sure. But I want to first and foremost say this. Please share. Please do that. And then secondly, hear my heart on this. I have gotten a lot of messages such as LTs, a lot of emails. I have got a lot of text messages. And I appreciate y'all 100%. Okay, I really do. If I didn't have anybody to speak the message to, then I would just be speaking to myself. So you are important. You matter. When I got into this thing, I did not get into this thing to make money. I'm not after your money. I'm not a person, and only God could tell you this. Only God could tell you this. Can't no man tell you about me. And because I represent God, I make sure that my name is great so that he gets the glory out of it, okay? There are no negative stigmas attached to my name, nor will there ever be. I have gone through a tremendous amount of warfare just trying to help my people. I signed up for this. I really did. I told God yes, 100%. Especially after I was touched the wrong way by the enemy. Every single day when I show up for you and your family, you still got an opportunity to do something, to help your family, to learn something, all of that stuff, okay? I screenshot your information. I shall be in touch. Please make sure, okay? Some opportunities that I'm offering on this live is solely for this live. I'm getting there, okay? Just make sure you stay there with me. I've gotten a lot of emails, a lot of messages. I put out there the other day that this was my final call on any of these programs. Let's moving forward, you're going to pay me what I want to be paid, premium prices. I have labored, I have sacrificed, I have invested to obtain the information that has been needed to get me and my family out of poverty, really. Okay. When I signed up for this and I say yes to God, I say yes to God because I was touched inappropriately by the enemy. When you came for my kid and try to destroy my whole entire life, it really got personal. I don't want this to happen to anybody else. I don't want you to be in pain the way that I have been given a life sentence times 2 in pain. Okay. So when I show up, it's never on no play stuff. It's never on no entertainment stuff. It's never on no clout stuff. It's never on no like stuff. It is straight on an assignment. It's on a mission. I have been touched by the government. And the enemy used the government to touch my children. And I'm going to keep it real short and brief because there has been a lot that has been going on just over the last few days. My warfare was so intense, not to discredit anybody else's warfare. We all walk in different journeys. And I can't compare my warfare to your warfare. What I will say is, to whom much is given, much is required. So the more that you are trusted with stuff, the more things will be required of you. Okay. And sometimes the warfare is just the inner me fighting the spirit man. Sometimes. But sometimes the warfare be all kind of, when you put yourself out there on the front line. And I used to be a very introverted person, minding my business in my own home. But when I said yes for God's people, because that's what you put me here for. You didn't put me here to just do me. And you didn't allow all this pain on me for no reason. This pain is purposeful. Do you understand me? I am one of them mothers. I didn't turn around to go and say, vengeance is mine and I'm going after anybody who did what they did. I didn't turn into no vigilante, want anybody else to be harmed or to be given pain. This type of pain will turn you into something like that. I'm surrounded by a lot of people, whether they turn to drink, whether they turn to smoke, whether they turn to whatever, unaliving, whether they turn into revenge addicts, whatever. My pain will be purposeful. I just want to save one child. I just want to help one mama. I just want to help one father. I just want to help one sister, one brother, to never be able to be touched by the system the way that I have been touched. My sons, unalivers, are not people that look like them. They didn't get, knocked off from somebody in their own community, in their own kinsmen. My children got touched by a system that forces, a system that oppresses, a system that says, these are my rules. And if you don't follow by them, then the consequences will be this. A system that got lots of my cousins locked down, locked up. A system that got lots of my cousins in the grave. A system, not people. Principalities, satanic spirits that have created systems to oppress people. Okay, we clear? Y'all let me know in the chat if you understanding what I am saying. Just real quick, because I'm not going to be here long at all. Hear my heart on this. I don't want you to perish. And I don't even know why I feel like this. I ask God all the time. Because there's something about us as a community of people. We wait to the last minute. Are we that nation that got to touch the fire to see just how hot it is? We wait to the last minute. We wait to the last minute to go to work. We wait to the last minute to go to an event. We wait to the last minute to go to a business meeting. We wait to the last minute to go to church. We wait to the last minute on everything. And we really have an opportunity that God has given us. His love is so unconditional. His love is really, really unconditional. And not only is it unconditional, it is unexplainable. It is unexplainable how we can be human being with evil tendencies and natures and all kind of things that we adapt to in this world. And he still loves us unconditionally. He still loves us unconditionally. So that's my teachable moment. I titled Trump. Trump was not playing around, is not playing around. He warned what he was going to do. And it's up to us to catch it with both hands and then respond accordingly. Okay? One thing that I do know about sovereign law is you cannot attack anybody, or you cannot just come up on somebody's stuff without warning them. You can get in a lot of trouble for that. So it does not matter how they tell us, whether it's the news, whether it's billboards, whether it's commercials, whether it's politicians, whether it's social media advertisement. It doesn't matter. We have to be warned. Whether it's movies, okay? Whether it's movies that we think we're being entertained by, and literally they are telling us a message. Nevertheless, that has not been the case with Donald Trump. He's very straight and forward. This is not a campaign to advertise or market for Donald Trump either. This is a wake-up call. This is a clarion call that Donald Trump is not playing with you, okay? He's not playing with nobody. And it's a lot of my people that I know, that I was raised around, that I know in our community that receive these benefits and these services that don't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw out of, right? Because they have always, forever and ever trusted the government and has been in bed with these systems. Now the systems is turning against them and they ain't got nowhere to go. They don't even know what to do. They in panic mode. So now they think marching and stuff is going to change a system. It's not. Burning down buildings is not going to change a system. That's why it has not changed. It's a system. You think you're boycotting, a man or a woman or a name brand. No, it's a system. Everything is a system. The workforce, a system. The government, a system. Educational program, system. Banking system, credit system. Everything is a system. Please understand that. When you start to understand that, then you can learn how to get in the game and play the game before it's absolutely too late. You know how we had third down or fourth quarter? We're in the fourth quarter. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. We're in the 8th and 9th round of the boxing match. Literally. I have some things that I am going to make time to come back by here for y'all later on. So if you ain't got the subscribe button pushed or the notification bell rung, please do so, because I need y'all to see this. Y'all already know when I show up, it ain't be on no bull sugar honey iced tea. It's real. And I want you to see it. So you don't hear me say it and then be like, well, I don't really know. No, baby, it's going to be black and white in your face. Ain't no in between. The dollar, I've been saying this for a long time. And now they have announced it. They have been, all of these things that have been happening has been a way to dismantle the dollar so that the new system can come into place. Not only that, they are working on these chips, y'all, to put under people's skin. Not my word, their word. And I promise you, I need y'all to tap in later on. Whatever time it is, I cannot give you a time, okay? I snuck by here real quick. I have not been online, and I told you I was pulling back on that anyway, but I have not been online because I have had to move things and help family members. There has been so much going on. I have been extremely exhausted. So I want to say that, okay? Whenever I offer a sale or a deal or whatever the case may be, and there's a lot of people that show up because they show up, okay? Hey, I want to take advantage of that. Because they pay from different platforms, whether that's Zelle, whether that's Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, they pay from different platforms. I have to make sure individually what they purchase and then send them that so they get the right thing that they purchase. Okay. I'm going to get to the emails, majority of them today, between today and tomorrow. Anybody that has purchased anything will receive their email. Anyways, when I post anything that, and this is just a PSA, okay, side note, when I post any videos or anything of that sort, always right under where it says, please read this in the description, it says, allow me 3 to 5 days when I'm running sales, okay, for the emails. So I just wanted everybody to know that, because I don't have time to email everybody and say, hold on, wait a minute. I don't want nobody to think that, hey, I'm being ignored. No, it's a process. I got to make sure you get exactly what you paid for, whether that's getting into a group, whether that is joining a mentorship, getting something that has already been done. I have to make sure that you get exactly what you purchased. Okay. And even in this live, in this video, I am going to be working on the emails between today and tomorrow. Okay. But I am going to also make time to find time to come by here and show y'all what I'm talking about. This month, June the 1st, they started collecting or garnishing 15% of people's Social Security benefits. Next month is full blown. I need y'all to see this. A lot of people, okay, will be infected and impacted by this. I am so heartbroken behind this. I really am, because the generation that's supposed to be doing something, the middle generation, okay, the middle generation is supposed to be doing something for the future generation, which are the young folks, and for the previous generation, which are the old folks. And now these things are happening, and our seniors are being affected and impacted if they had student loans. I thank God. My mama went to college, but her mother was a mother who paid, for her daughter to go to college. Wasn't no student loans. Wish she would have told me, don't get you no student loan, baby. Wish she would have. Nevertheless, it doesn't affect her, but she is on Social Security. But there's a lot of people who got loans 40 and 50 years ago. And now they finna have 15% of their checks garnished every month until that debt is paid back in full. On top of that, I think they said either 1 or 2 million that had loan forgiveness, they not forgiving them loans. They rescinded them loans so that they can try to get the money back. They said we're going into a financial regression. I got some stuff to show y'all, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I got some stuff that I need y'all to see. I don't know if y'all like this shock therapy type of feeling. We only got so much time, y'all. And when I say we, I am including myself, because we are the body, and we are a community, and we are neighbors, and we are brethren. I'm not, me on a personal note, I'm not going down like that. You're not putting not a daggone thing underneath me. If I have to live on an island with nothing but water and a pond where I can fish, do you understand me? I will, and I'm prepared. I can care less. You're not putting nothing under my skin. Y'all playing with fire. You trying to play God. And if you ain't never believed in God, now would be a right time to start believing. Because, baby, folks is about to FAFO, fool around and find out in real life. And I've been saying this for the longest. It angers me at this point. And that's why I showed up. I've got many messages. Please don't leave us. I'm not leaving y'all. Listen. Take action. Execute. Do something. I can't hang around sideliners. I cannot. Waste time with you watching by on the side. The devil is working. The problem is we not. And me nor my children or my grandchildren or their children's children will ever be ensnared into a system ever again. Been there, done that. Ancestors died behind that. Never will I cop a plea or cop out like that. I will not. Okay. And the only thing that I knew to do is, how is you going to give us a way of escape out of this? How? Because clearly we see everything that you wrote coming to pass. How is we going to get a way out of this? For a whole year, I sought God. For a whole year. He didn't just give me the answer like, okay, this how I know you to be a God that is a defender. You defended Israel. They was rebellious. They was sinful. God, you delivered them. How? And you the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. How we going to get out of this? Because I'm not taking no chips. Ain't nothing going under my skin. Ain't nothing going in my skin. And I'm willing to lay my life down. FBI and whoever these platforms belong to, they know that too. I've been saying that. I stand 10 toes down on it. That is what really surrendering your life to God is all about. I'm willing to lay down mine. Whoever shall seek to save their life will lose it. But whoever lays down their life shall have everlasting life. To be absent from the body is to be present with my Lord. I'm not tripping. But I'm not going down, and you better believe that, and neither is my children, lest they groan and make their own decision. Then they'll have to answer their own judgment. But not me. Absolutely not. So I want to offer y'all some opportunities that will help y'all get what you need real quick. I'm not coming by here to say, hey, give me your money. God is good to me. Before I knew y'all, he was good to me. When I was a single mother, he was good to me. With 6 children, he was good to me. When I was on welfare, he was good and favorable to me. He gonna be good to me with or without you. I'm not here to entertain nobody. I'm here to call builders. I'm a builder. I'm a warrior. I'm an ambassador for the kingdom of God. This home is not my own. I listened to what the master say. So I prayed for a year. What do we got to do? He said, and then before he even gave it to me, he showed it to me in a dream. Me going into the wealthy places and taking the wealth of the wicked. Didn't understand. And how he showed me was through me talking to people and networking with people. And that is exactly what happened to me. I was networking with somebody, and then all of a sudden they mentioned a man's name, Grant Cardone. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Thank you for the game. Because this algorithm listens to our conversations. They know our search history. When I pulled up Facebook, boom, there was Grant Cardone. I bought his $97 program. And that changed my entire life. It changed my entire mind. From there, I start investing more and more. I done showed y'all the receipts. For one day mastermind, $50,000. For a 12-month mastermind, $100,000. But I didn't pay to know Grant Cardone. I paid for access to your system. The very first business I was ever a part of that made me $1 million was MWR. I didn't come in there saying, oh, how can I follow you? Make me some slave wages. To hell with that. I was done with that. I wanted to know your systems. That was it. How y'all put this together? They gave me a video. I took the video and converted it into African, into Chinese, into French. I converted it into Spanish. I said, oh, okay. Let me figure out how to take what they got already put into place and then put my own 2 pennies on it. And before you know it, I did numbers that nobody in that company had did in a very long time. I think 1 or 2 people, they wanted to know, who is this woman? We need to talk to her. I still am a part of that company to this day. Not only that, I'm still connected to the owner. I leveraged it in all the other programs and companies and stuff I didn't been a part of. People say, don't get into affiliate multi-level marketing or network marketing. No, I got into learning systems. I need to know how y'all market, how y'all advertise. And once I learned the systems, it was game over. It was game over. If I just type in my phone Stripe, you'll be able to see like, wow, this is unbelievable. It was game over because I was after their systems. Okay. I needed the money to go and do what God was really showing me and impressing in my spirit. Okay. And I've shared that with y'all for a good cool minute, over 5 years. And nothing has ever changed about what I said because nothing ever changes about God. He said, my wealth is land, gold, and silver. If you be a part of a system, I already wrote to y'all and told y'all in my living testament called the will of God. I told y'all, if you do not receive the mark, being a part of that system, you will not be able to buy anything. You will not be able to sell anything, and you will not be able to trade anything. That is an economic system. Hello, somebody. You will not be able to buy, sell, or trade unless you receive the mark. And now I got proof from their mouth that that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And that's why they bought the bunkers, because they knew they was going to release this next year. By 2030, it'll be unrecognizable. And yet and still, God has given us time. Why do we need rapid revenue, a way to make a lot of money? Because we ain't got 40 years. You understand? We do not have 40 years to wait. We do not have 40 hours to keep grinding for minimum wage. Like, it's not enough. It's really not enough. Okay. Hi, Sister Astonine. Hope all is well with you. I'm going to be sending out your emails. I said that in the beginning, so I'll say this really quickly. I've been moving some stuff. I emailed you on the back, so you already know. Extremely exhausted. But I'll be emailing you your email in just a little bit. I snuck on here to tell you all about this. This is important. Okay, really, really, really important. And I have not had a lot of time, so I need to tell y'all. Later on, I am going to try to make some time in between time. I don't care if I'm sleepy. I don't care if I'm tired. I need y'all to see this stuff. That's what I will say. Please stop playing with yourself. Please stop playing with your life. Please stop playing with your future. Please stop playing with your family. Please stop playing with your faith. Please stop. And there are more people complicit in this conspiracy than what you believe, than what you know, okay? I wanted to let y'all know the chip that will be embedded under your skin, okay? You be able to dial the phone from your palm. Stuff that was already written. And I'm not insulting anybody's belief or whoever you believe in, but it was written in my book, the Bible. Over 2,000 years ago, can't no man be that accurate. Do you hear me? There's not a man that can be that precise and accurate, lest he was under the unction of the Holy Spirit, of the manufacturer over heaven and earth, to write, in the end times, you will see these things. Not in the middle times, not in the beginning of times, but in the end times specifically. Okay? I'm working on my first movie to publish. I have my domain and logo with chat. Okay. Thank you for your tireless commitment and encouragement. Can't wait for workshop to start. Let me go ahead and just highlight you. See, these are the people that I'm here for. My sister, this is who I'm here for. These are the people. Why? Because we have an assignment that's bigger than what we can think of or what we can see in the natural. We have a purpose. And my purpose is to get what God wants us to have so he can tell you what to do with it moving forward. So that he can use you the way that he wants to use you. I know ain't nobody in no church building, and this ain't no shade because I love the church, but I also tell the truth about the church. There are many religious people. Many, too many. It's sickening. That's how many. But I love the church because Christ is the church. But they're not teaching this to the people, and that is traumatizing to me. To a watchman that's watching this, that is traumatizing to me. Why are you not preparing the people? Why are you not preparing the people? For real, for real. It's one of the reasons why I signed up for this, because I sat back for a very long time watching religious leaders and community leaders do absolutely nothing but grape the people, pimp the people. I was a part of it. Not on the benefiting end, on the getting pimped out end. I could tell y'all some stories, y'all. I didn't call into ministries asking them, is it normal to just tithe all of your money away and you don't even have beds for your children? I still have receipts in my Bible right now for ministries I went to and took my children's whole entire back pay and all this other stuff. My son won a lawsuit. And I'm not saying that those seeds didn't come back 100-fold, because whatever I did unto God, and he rewarded me. But the way, the way it was being done in manipulation, that was not wisdom. God would have wanted me to go and buy my kids some beds and stuff. Hey, take your light bill money. If it ain't enough, take your light bill money and God will give you more. Then one day I'm like, why is you telling us to believe God, but you not believing God for your needs? He had to do a work in me, okay? I'm not even going to go off on a tangent like that. Straight up. That's between them and God. I don't mind anybody else's business. I mind mine, but I'm a watchman and I see things. It's like I would be terrified to do that to people. I would be terrified to play with God like that, in that way. And some people are just not. But nevertheless, they're not preparing the people. They study telling them, to sow, which is a good thing. I'm not saying anything about sowing. You will never hear me say anything about sowing, because I'll show you receipts. I sow on everything. I give offerings, I give tithes, but I do it as God leads me to, with wisdom, okay? And who he leads me to. That's what I do. But tell some of them people to take what they got and start investing in to make them more. Tell them what the biblical meaning of wealth is and what it was, and how God always gave these things to his people, his set apart people. That's what I believe that everybody should be hearing right now. Not to, be a part of a system that's going to enslave them. They're going to think it's cool to go and receive a chip because, this is a new device. This is the way that it's going, man. Y'all bet not. Y'all bet not. You better create your own ecosystems now while you can. God has given us an opportunity to create our own ecosystems so we can live off the land what God gave to us. If you own land, you'll never be homeless. Neither will you ever be hungry. Okay? Those are two things that God provides for us: shelter and nourishment. I don't care anything else. You can grow cotton on your land and make your own clothing, okay? You can plant seed on your land and have your own food. You can raise cattle on your land and have your own meat. You can build property on your land and have your own provision, your own shelter. You can dig in your land and have your own water system, your own well. That is what God is saying. Who am I speaking to? Even if it's just one, I came by for you to tell you that. I'm going to share some opportunities, but I want to know who the Lord is speaking to, because you disrupted what I was doing to come here and speak. I'm going to say this one last time. Okay? Folks, all your well wishes and everything that you guys have said, I love y'all, and that's why I showed up for y'all. But I will not be stagnant, and I will not be delayed. Okay, when I move, I like to move in numbers. I like to move with the amount of people that God has called for that assignment, that task. Once I get moving, you cannot get in. Okay, you have to wait until I started it again. And then when I started it again, it will definitely be a price point, a very big difference in the price point. I have not taken a paycheck offering deals so that I can get you to where you need to be. Just in case anybody want to know, I have not taken a paycheck. I have not gotten paid for my services. I do not charge you, ridiculously prices. Even though I have high ticket masterminds, okay? I do not charge you crazy, insane prices. I'm willing to teach you. I'm willing to pour into you. I'm willing to reveal to you and show you everything that I know that have made me my first million, my second million. I am willing to show you that. But you got to come to the table with more than your appetite. You got to come ready to work, and you got to come ready to build. And now it is time to take back territory and possess the land. And those are the only people that I want to work with. People that will actually take the information, like my sister Ashton and I put, hey, thank you for your tireless commitment. I am on the way, me and my daughter, working on my first movie to publish. I already have my domain and my logo for this movie. What is she about to do? Put her story or put her movie into the airway that will touch souls, gather her tribe, because she took the time to invest in herself. I don't teach what she learned out in the public on the free 99s. I don't. She got that from a paid workshop, I think. Yeah, she got a lot of the tools from a paid workshop. I think I might have showed y'all some other stuff with movie making the other day, I want to say. But she invested in herself and still invests in herself, okay? She's a part of a mentorship. We're getting ready to rock it out. Now I'm going to show her how to do this for other business people and to really scale up her bag and to make more than she ever imagined working at a 9-to-5. Because now she got tools to do this for everybody else, okay, other than herself. So I'm going to say this. These are the opportunities that I am going to put out here one more time, okay? If you missed it, then don't miss out this time. Simple as that. We need all the money that we can. We do not have time to be wasting time about, well, I'm too tired and I got to go do this. That is over with. That is over with. You're going to get caught in a snare doing that. Come out from amongst them and be separate. Touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. A lot of us are guilty just by the businesses and companies we work for. We don't know what the hell they are part of. We don't know if they like kiddos. We don't know any of that. Yet and still, we go trade our time and we invest our earnings, our provision that God gave to us, into movies, into shows, into things that is blatantly against God's will, okay? And I ain't even preaching at you. I'm just telling the truth. Our taxpayer dollars pay for abortions. That's a system. Our taxpayer dollars pay for the unaliving of young men and women, black and white. You'd be amazed how many officers unalive them. Okay, and Hispanic. Yeah. Our tax dollars go to that. Come out from amongst them. That's all I'm going to say. And then I'm going to share with y'all. If y'all missed this, I'm going to go by real fast because I don't have any more time. Not that much time anyway. Okay? Y'all already know there's a lot of people that have been coming and signing up. They follow me, so you already know what it is. I didn't show thousands of receipts. I don't have to. You can go Google me if you want to. You can go type me in on Facebook if you want to. Excuse me. There's lots of receipts out here, brothers and sisters, okay? These are the programs that help me make 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures. These are the programs. These are the programs and these are the products that can help you have money on demand, okay? These are the products and the programs and the systems that I use to make money while I sleep. These are the products and the services and the systems that I use in my life to take the money that I'm making on demand, Wi-Fi wealth. All I got to do is have a Wi-Fi connection, know how to drag and drop, and now I got some instant income. This is the resources that is being used to go buy land. Okay? I tell y'all now, you can build with me while you got a chance, or you can buy from me. I go create housing and you ain't willing to take them chips and them marks, and you can't go to the bank no more, and you can't go to the grocery store no more, and you can't eat anymore. Many people gonna compromise, but I'm gonna be a lighthouse in that time, just so you know, just so we clear, okay? And then you're gonna have to buy from me. Had a chance to build. Build your own, build something with me, build a community, safeguard and preserve you and yours. Or you going to come and buy from people like me, okay, that did not take no paycheck, that was not out here trying to be entertained, that was not out here minding anybody else's business but the Lord's. We were building so that when the time comes, which will be soon, according to them and not to me, we'll be in position. We'll own land. We'll buy houses. We'll use the money that we making, okay, online, digitally. We'll use that to go buy property, to go buy land, to start banks and different things of that sort. Because there's going to be a remnant of people that ain't going to bow out. But God is just that good. He always has a ram in the bush. There's going to be people that's not going to take it. But if they don't got a plan B, then the plan A is going to be the detriment of them. If God don't have plan Bs in the earth, these people don't require you to do that over here. But it may require you to give up your house for a bag of barley because you played with the game. That's how I'm going to use my people to take back territory and to take land. People be willing to sell and trade whatever when the time comes, because I'm about to shake it real bad, okay? And I'm allowing it to happen. I'm allowing it to happen. Hey, sister. I see you over here on Instagram, my sister. I'm sending out the emails, okay? And there's things when I come by here, let me say this real quick. I'm sending out the emails, okay? I'm going to be working on the emails. But 99 times, I always say when I'm doing these discounts, when I'm doing these sales, make sure you give me the time allocated because people pay in different places. And so I need to go send this to that person, gather that information, send this to that person, and then mix with family drama. I don't even know how to dress that up. Family drama, okay? And then help and move and rearrange stuff and try to refigure out our lives without the loved one that we lost, that passed away. Okay? It's the way I try to say it. Trying to word things because people will try to come back and be like, well, you said this. I said what I said. I don't put all my business out here. I will let you know when I'm going through something. And I will let you know in a roundabout way. And if you can understand a parable, then you'll understand exactly what I'm saying. But there are situations and people moving a certain way, moving weird. I'm just trying to make sure that I do my part, help, the people that need help them move and transition, and then I'm out the way. Okay. I've always been that way. But I have been extremely tired. Moving I could never, ever imagine ever again. And this ain't no shade to nobody. Using my muscle for money. I have been extremely excruciating tired. Moving stuff, sweeping stuff, cleaning stuff, rearranging stuff, throwing away stuff. I mean, physically, that junk bother you mentally too. I'm like, I'm tired, but you still got to keep going because you got a deadline and you got to get this stuff. Let me just have my woosah moment. I can never, ever see myself trading my muscle for no money. Ever. I don't see how people do physical labor, and I did it. I did physical labor, but I'm like, how did I do this? This is crazy on another level. Like, I'm tired. Then I got my kids going all day without eating, just sweating, pouring out, losing nutrient. Crazy. Okay. This is what I got for y'all. So with that being said, I have these opportunities for you to build with me. When I come out here, I don't tell you everything because I don't give devils ammunition. I'm not saying, hey, this is what we're going to do, and we're going to do this, and they know exactly how to attack. You know how many witches is on Facebook, and even some that come to my lives. That's another reason you will not have access with me and to me like that. No, ma'am, no, sir. I don't play them type of games. And you sit down, even though your voodoo and your hoodoo has not worked and will not work. Ain't nobody got time for unnecessary warfare. I'm not inviting no devil to come and watch me. I don't like you. You don't like me. Feeling is mutual. I'm not in your territory looking over there and check. No, you ain't going to be at mine either. So here is what I got for y'all. I love you and I love your emails. Okay? I do. I appreciate your words of encouragement, and please don't leave us. But I've been here sitting with y'all for 5+ years. And a lot of y'all been watching me, and they tell me, I've been watching you for so long. Thinking that I get excited because you've been watching me. So what? Why have you been watching me? This is a shame. You have been watching me labor, lasciviously, tiring myself out, working like an elephant to try to make sure my cousins is good. Every time I open up my mouth, the enemy like, oh, she out there warning people again. Taking loss after loss after loss after loss mentally. I'm tired. Mentally, I'm tired. How do you get numb to death and funerals? How? Mentally. It's like, God, no. And if you want me to stay in this race, God, I can't work with everybody, okay? So this is what I got. I love y'all, and know that I showed up because I loved y'all. If you waited, then you didn't wait too late. Here's your final opportunity. This is what I got for y'all. Starting with the low ticket. The government contract, okay? I tell y'all all the time, this is a way that I found how to go get my wealth. This is one of the first things outside of real estate that God showed me how to go get my wealth back from the wicked doers, okay? The very people who did things to my ancestors. Government contracts. They got money available for you in your state. I'm going to let y'all in on a secret. There's going to be back to school. They have like foster homes and all these other kind of programs where children are part of. Okay. They need backpacks. They need clothes. They need pencils. They will pay you $50,000 to go buy backpacks. They will pay you $150,000. Okay, don't let it be no disaster and people need clothes and formula and Pampers and blankets and socks. They'll pay you millions of dollars in a month to just make sure you get them the stuff that they need. And guess what? You don't got to know how to do it or even get it to them. You just need to know who can actually go and fulfill this for you. Okay, that's what you actually. That's all you need to know. Okay. It's called the middleman method. If Ask the Nine provides sewing blankets, okay, and somebody in Florida had a hurricane and the houses was flooded and now the Red Cross need blankets, I can provide those blankets. Contract is $500,000, okay? I'm going to go to Ask the Nine. Hey, I'm a contractor. Do you have the ability to make 1,000 of these blankets? Yes, I do. Okay, how much would you charge me to make 1,000 of these blankets? And every month for 10 months, I'm going to need 100. Are you able to fulfill 100 every month? Yes. Okay. So every month for 10 months, I need 100 blankets, totaling 1,000 blankets in the next 10 months. Are you able to fulfill that? Yes. Do you have any previous experience with large orders? Yeah, here go my website, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I didn't check you out. I didn't did my little check. I made sure you good. You good. You good. I was just thinking about you, Brother Tajir. I really, really was. I really was, and I bless God for you. I don't know where you've been, if you've been in the cut, just chilling, but I really do bless God for you because I was just thinking about you today. Okay? Waiting on my brother Torin to pop back up. I was thinking about Brenda, and Brenda showed up. Hey, sister. Okay? Those that have been assigned to me that God will not let you go, I'm praying for you at all times. Those that have been chosen and anointed and on an assignment for God, whether they know that or not, fully aware of it or not, I'm always pray for you. Okay, I'm always pray for you, and I was just praying for you. So I'm glad to see you around, brother. We ready to rock this thing out. Okay, but this is how I get my money back. Okay, so Asinine say, yeah, I can fulfill that. Okay, how much will you charge me for the 10 months, 100 blankets a month? Oh, I'll charge you with the cost of the material and my time, the system to ship it, all of that stuff, 150,000. And then I say, okay, bet. Let's sign an agreement. Take it back to the government. This is my supplier right here. This is who's going to fulfill the order. I'm going to make sure she gets paid, and I'm going to make sure you get your services. So that's my role in the contract. Okay. And instead of, even though the contract is worth 500,000, I'll do it for you for 450,000. So I save you time and money. And hit. I give her 150. I got 300,000. I could take that and go do something major with it. Major. Okay. Then I turn around and go get me another contract because I can handle that in the same niche. And say they wanted 5,000 blankets over the next 5 years. And I locked in that contract for $1 million. And then she got long-term income coming in for short income. I got long-term income coming in for short income. And then my client is a long-term client for short client. Okay? Forfeit on my contract. I can own the corporation of the United States of America, something that they never did. Elon Musk, all of these other people got contracts to start up their businesses. Why not us? They learn how to play the game. They learn how to tap into the system. Hey, Sister Cassandra, glad to see you as well. Glad to see you as well. Thank God for sending all the kingdom warriors, kingdom builders, okay, on this live. I'm almost out, but I'm just letting y'all know what I got. Gov Money 1.0. It got funding plays in there where you can go get funding. Okay. It has funding plays. It has business credit. It has everything that you need to get started knowing how to do government contracts. And I'm going to say this. Repetition and immersion equals mastery. Okay. If all you did was listen to this several times until you learned it, you can turn around and go teach it. I heard, I did, I taught. Hello, somebody. I didn't know anything about government contracts. I was taught how to government contract. Now I'm teaching you. So guess what you can do? Go government contract. Do you know how much other cats are charging people to register? Hey, let me register you through the SAMS registration. And then I'll make sure every year for the next 2 years that you are registered. Just the registration. That's it. I don't do no entity creation. I just register you. Okay. Make sure you get your certifications. And then every year they're after $10,000. That's what made me go learn how to do it myself. They was trying to charge me $10,000. But then once I got behind the scenes, they're like, oh, okay, that's why. I didn't understand at first, but I went and I learned. So now I can teach, and so can you. Government contracting 1.0 and 2.0, which is disaster emergency. If you want to get a big bag fast, you want to definitely get a contract in disaster emergency. You can actually go and talk to Avis Rent a Car. You can go talk to Enterprise Rent a Car, and you can say, hey, I want to partner with you to lease these vehicles to the government and go win you a contract. There's 5 hot products right now the government is buying, and rental cars is one of them. Temporary shelter is another one. Airbnb, that type of stuff for the migrants that they got over here, okay? And some other ones I ain't gonna name unless you get in my mentorship or you buy this government contracting 1.0 and 2.0, $97, okay? If you ever want to get into dispatching, if you take this course, learn how to do dispatching, you can go to government contract and you can simply say, I can offer you dispatching services as a government contract. It works hand in hand. Everything that I give y'all, everything that I bring to y'all, everything that I share with y'all, it all leads back to government contract because that's my foundation, okay? I'm going to go get my wealth back, and I'm not talking about working for it. I'm talking about going back and possessing it. So I have the 6-figure dispatching, show you how to be up and running in 24 hours or less. Dispatching for people, drivers, every day that need somebody to get on the phone and just book them a load. Can you make sure when I get to Florida that I have a load going to New York? And when I get to New York, I want to go on back to California on the West Coast. Yeah, for sure. You get to make your own price, show you how to do your contract. You can be in business by tomorrow, okay? Everything, and not only this, whatever I sell to you can be sold. I ain't no gatekeeper. I don't care about any of it, okay? You're going to pay me for my time, and you're going to pay me for my wisdom, okay? Because I don't work a 9 to 5. For the time that I'm taking from my kids, you're going to pay me. Simple as that. And then I'm still under bargaining, underpaying all of that stuff, okay? I'm still doing that to myself. I have not taken a paycheck. It's to make sure the bills is paid, make sure my kids is taken care of so I can continue to serve y'all. When it's my time, then I'm going to let y'all know. I ain't going to go on no splurge fest, but when you see me out there buying up hella properties, you know it's my time. I'm buying my kids properties for break. We don't get gifts. My mindset is so different now. You ain't going to see me out there buying no big rims. If you see me go get a G-Wagon, it's because it's a tax write-off. It's a luxury vehicle over a certain amount of pounds. And I'm going to add something to it to make it in pounds so it can be totally tax deductible. If you ever see me driving anything luxurious, it's because it's a tax write-off. If you ever see me wearing anything luxurious, and I don't like that stuff, cubic zirconia is good for me. Y'all don't even see me wear my big ring that I didn't get until we were 14 years married, okay? This little Walmart that you see me wear, this is cubic zirconia, okay? Did $1 million and still wearing Walmart. Don't play with me. You will never see me splurge like that. You will never see me do anything like that. When y'all start seeing me out here buying lands and commercial buildings, then you'll know, oh, she got paid. God paid her, okay? So 6-figure dispatching, $97. The wealth bundle is only solely for wealth. People reached out to me. Do you think this is something? I need something that I can make money right now. Everything that I got, you can make money with right now. But this wealth bundle, you can make money right now. Why can you make money right now? Because there's a lot of people trying to figure out how to get more money. That's number one. Number two, there's a lot of people that lost their job. Now got to become business owners. First time, right? They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. So now you say, hey, here's how to create an LLC. Hey, here's how to start Turo, get you some passive income coming in every month. Here's how to do Airbnb. Hey, here go them corporate contracts that I was just telling y'all about that the government wants cars, rental cars. That's where it's at, in the corporate contracts. They buy shelter. Where it's at in this wealth bundle, $97. How to make your first $100,000 in a month, okay? How to do $10,000 every 30 days. All of this is in the wealth bundle. How to fix your own credit. Here's some credit hacks. All is inside of the wealth bundle, $97, okay? I'm moving fast because my time is up. Craft a currency. This is one of the programs Ask the Nine took. And learn these AI tools where now she has a channel. She got a community going on. She got her some digital products. Sister girl over here making her movies. You understand? Because she took the time to invest in herself and show up and implement. Somebody that was actually teaching her, not somebody that was giving y'all an e-guide and say, go do it yourself. Somebody that took their time, hours, to show you exactly what to do. Create your digital product. This is how you set up your website. This is how you're going to market it. This is how you're going to make sales. Simple as that. Y'all want that? $97, okay? Stocks and crypto, since everything is going digital and the dollar ain't going to be a dollar bill anymore, it's going to be a digital dollar. We need to know how to use crypto. We need to know what stocks is paying us thousands and millions of dollars every single day by them going up and by more people pumping money into it. It's one of the fastest ways you can get a fast payday. Stocks, okay? People are like, oh, I'm afraid of the stock market. It's like gambling. If you use a system that has the ability to accomplish things faster than a human being called AI, you'll know exactly what stocks. They just told a person what stock to pick, and they picked the stock and had $100,000 cash out, period. Okay? I'll show you all of that. How to set up your stock wallet, how to set up your account, your crypto, all of that. $97, okay? 24-hour hard inquiry removal. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. And late payment. Late payment and hard inquiry removal. $97. But let me tell y'all something. Do you know every hard inquiry that is on your credit report that you do not have an account with, you can get paid $1,000 for it? All you got to do is send in a dispute, and they send it back saying, hey, we verified it. Now you can hit them upside the head and split them, right in the middle parts where God gave them that split, right between the sheets for violating your rights. So if you had 24 hard inquiries or late payments, that would be $24,000. See, you have to learn and know. You have to get in circles where people know more than what you do. Okay? I got the sauce on how you do that. Ain't nobody playing with these devils. We out here suing them now. We're taking back what was taken from us. That's this mission. It's called Operation Take Back. You understand me? We're taking back what you owe us. God gave us land. You don't get to determine whether we get 40 acres and a mill. He gave that to us. Why? Because it was our wealth. And if you ever gave it back to us and you just handed it to us, we would never need you for nothing. Baby, we know how to farm. Baby, we know how to plant. We know how to pluck. We know how to build. We built pyramids with no education. That'll tell you a lot, okay? 24-hour hard inquiry removal, $97. Get it removed. If they don't, sue them. Period, point blank, okay? Medical courier, apps, and lists. People are not working for these middlemen companies anymore. Gone are the days of you out here trading your time. You go an hour away, okay? You get paid $30 to drive in traffic an hour away with Uber and Lyft. Do you know how much money they make every month? I'm doing the calculation online for y'all. If you don't, go ahead and type it in Google. How much do Uber make every year? It'll pull up 2024 since we just kind of mid-ish into 2025, as well as Lyft. Go check out how much they make and how much you don't. Okay? Medical courier allows you to work for you. That's who you should be working for. And if you got daily bills and daily needs, you should be getting daily pay. You should not be waiting on no dang on paycheck every 2 weeks. Shame on us. By that time, your bills and all piled up, and now you're trying to figure out how I'm going to take from this to make this and then not get this cut off until I get this. No. I got the medical courier list plus 150 apps with the top paying people that will pay you. These are people that the government give money to do these services, such as go pick up laundry for a billionaire, okay? Go pick up their clothes from the cleaners. Take their food to their mansion parties. Hey, this person over here need they stool or whatever, sample for parasites or whatever the case may be. Hey, the veteran that served the company need his medication. Can you pick it up? They pay you real good. So you get the medical carrier app, that list, and then I give you the play of how to do $25,000 per day if that's what you want to do, or per week, okay? And that's all yours to keep. You just pay taxes on it later on. And guess what? If you don't want it, you can sell it. Well, I don't want to do it because it's going to mess with my Social Security. Guess what? Donald Trump is coming for your Social Security. You've been scared to do things and not wanting the government to know, well, I got extra income. They coming for it. They coming for your Section 8. They coming for your Social Security. They coming for your food stamps. They coming for all of the programs that you are on, that they own. Hello, somebody. They own them. So they get to dictate whether you get to be on them or whether you're not. How long you get to be on them. How much we're going to give you. The devil is a liar. Okay. Medical courier list and the $25K in a day or in a week play. That is $47. I got the 7,500 done for you digital products. All you got to do is change the color. Click on the link, change the color, download it, you're ready to sell. 7,500 ways to get paid. If you sold everything on this list for $97, you would have $750,000 in a year. You hear me? If you sold everything on that list for $47, you would have $350,000 a year. It'll dang on sure be more than what a workforce or workplace or employer could ever pay you, or a system. It's already done for you. Everything that people need and buy is in this done for you. It's the biggest done for you digital product list I have ever offered y'all. 7,500 done for you digital products. Planners, trackers, journals, everything that people buy that you can sell low ticket or you can sell $97. These journals, these planners are 81 pages long, 53 pages long, okay? You can literally go and upload it on Amazon and have you 7,500 different digital products that people can buy on Amazon. You never need to advertise over there. All you got to do is upload your stuff over there and they bring you traffic by themselves, okay? So you can get that for $97. The Faceless YouTube workshop. I'm really thinking about doing a in live. I'm really thinking about, because y'all don't know how much y'all are missing out. When they say content is the new currency in real life, it really is. It really, really is. Ain't nobody trading their time for money, okay? They may sit up in their room or wherever they set up at and just talk to people, help people out, and get paid to do so. And these platforms are paying you. I don't even have to show my face, okay? I can go faceless, have my background playing, and still make a big bag. Straight up. Faceless YouTube. I show you how to set it up, how to monetize it, how to get it into monetization, how to have somebody else do the monetization for you, okay? In record-breaking time. How to take other people's content and make it your own, because it is your own once you edit and modify it, okay? Stuff that has already gone viral. If you just want to share motivational videos, if you in the crime, femicide or homicide or whatever, okay? Crazy cops gone bad. You can take other people's content and make it yours. I can take Dr. Sebi's content, edit it a little bit, and make it my own. Okay? If I wanted to sell a health book based off of Dr. Sebi, okay? If I wanted to sell a guide, I can just take that to ChatGPT, analyze this video, and create my own guide. And then I could take that video, chop it up, splice it up, put my own stuff on it, and then put a call to action, download my $7 guide. Faceless, okay? $97 for, it's a 4 series. It was a boot camp. You can get it for $97. I got the $200,000 funding masterclass. So $200,000 funding masterclass. I'm going to show you several ways to go get $200,000 in funding, okay? Business and personal. If you're ready for it now, you can apply. It don't even take what you probably thinking in your head. Well, I got to have this. No. You got to have the play, how to run the play, what to pick up the phone, what to call and say, at what time to say it, how to do this move. That's it. People be playing their own self out because they don't know to play. They be thinking, well, I got to have a 700 credit score. This one bank can give you 25,000 without a 700, with a 550. I give you the play, okay? Inside of the $200,000 funding. Masterclass, $97. The FERPA student loans, baby, they collecting wages, garnishing wages, coming for your money about them student loans. But me and the people that took the initiative to buy the FERPA student loan because you violated my rights, and now I get a right to have the whole student loan removed. The whole student loan removed because you violated my right and I know consumer law. Yeah, I'll take that for $97. Go ahead and wipe up $50,000 of student loans because you violated my right and I know what right you violated. And ChatGPT told me what right you violated, okay? So now here's my letter. And if you do not remove it, I will sue you for violating my rights. And got attorneys that will sue you for me for violating my rights, okay? You can get the FERPA student loan debt elimination dispute letter, $97, okay? Trade line vendor. I didn't show y'all. $61,000 in the last 5 months. We just came into June, so June ain't even included. From January to May, $61,000. Helping people boost their credit scores so that they can go get this big funding that I'm talking about. Ain't nothing stopping you but you. I give you the plug to go buy the trade lines for the low. And now you can help people. Hey, I got this trade line. It's $12,000 limit. It's been open for 17 years. All this history going to be added to your credit report. You bought it for this amount, but now you can up it to sell, make you $1,000 a day, okay? Just by adding $100 more. You buy the trade line for $50, sell it for $150. You got 10 spots available. You just made you $1,000. I literally showed y'all $17,000 in one day for trade lines. And this is the best, most lucrative business to be in. Why? Because everybody and their mama need credit. I don't care if you need it now or later. You get 18, you got a social security number, you're going to need credit. So I'm going to be in business now, in the winter, during the pandemic, during recession, during inflation. Why? Because y'all use a credit system. And people need credit. And I'll have a tool to help them boost their credit, get approved for apartments, get approved to buy a home. Boost their credit, go buy them a vehicle, go buy them some land, go buy them some commercial space, get some funding, okay? I help them do that, and you can too. I have the one trade line vendor that sells these trade lines for the low for $97. And this is your final time. I done already told y'all, I'm only dealing with my mentorships. I'm not here to offer y'all, hey, y'all want to, no, it's over with for that. If you want any of these opportunities, you got to grab them now. I'm not selling them to y'all anymore. I'm not giving you access to them anymore. I'm not doing any more mentorships or any of that. I'm not. If you don't get in now, you're just gone, okay? I don't care what happens. And I'm not saying this disrespectfully because I do love my family. But there is nothing that will stop me. For those that have books in them, we started, okay? Land bankers, all of that stuff. It was something so catastrophic happened with that. We were supposed to go out, to Alabama a couple months ago. And they told us we can bring people. Baby, when I said they brought everybody, we can bring, they were not specific enough. Like, hey, you can bring your spouse or you can bring your children. Man, they brought cousins, everything. We didn't even have enough room to contain all the people that came for the venue. But we getting ready, okay? June, we have one in June. We have one in July. We have one in June coming up in Michigan. And then one in July coming back up in Alabama. And then we have one in September. That is going to be near I'll get to that in a minute, okay? Land banking. But I'll get to that in a minute. The trade line vendor. $97 if you want access. Credit sweep hack. There's 3 different sweeps. Data breach, data trafficking. I have them all. This is how you get your credit swept in 7 days or less. And the CFPB, if you got medical debt on your credit, I need you to get that off right away. Okay, they just announced that law is going to stick, and it is illegal for medical debt and medical collections to be placed on your consumer report. Okay, get it off. That will increase your score by itself, hundreds of points for medical collections, medical debt. Okay, it's a law now. So while we still got the consumer, the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, they in operation till July. After July, because Trump already dismantled them, but there is a order saying that they can operate till July. Listen, stop sleeping. You're gonna mess around and miss it, and then you're gonna miss out. Okay, $97 for the credit sweep hack. I actually got 3 of them. Okay. I have a vendors list. Y'all know Shein and Temu can't sell in the United States no more. Now it's a big old rift because they found out that we was getting played by Shein and Temu. So now we only want to do business with U.S. vendors, or those who have, the requirements to send in the U.S. I have a vendors list that got Michael Kors, all the name brand, Fendi, all the stuff that we the people buy that don't benefit us nothing. But it don't matter if you talk to people till they blue in the face, they still gonna buy this stuff. They might as well buy it from you. Celebrity hair, the hair that the celebrities buy. Okay, we got all these different vendors, shoes, all the latest stuff, movies. If you want to start a party rental store, party rental supply, if you want to make neon signs, everything, jewelry, everything that you can think of. What do you call those bracelets? Pandora bracelets, everything that you can think of is in this vendors list, $97. And then the land banking workshop, okay? The land banking workshop with the list of 250 different land bank websites. Y'all can go buy y'all some land for dirt cheap, okay? I just showed y'all here recently how you guys can go and buy houses for $1,000. What can you do with these houses with $1,000? You can use business credit to rectify whatever the issue is that they sold it to you for $1,000. It may be the roof caught on fire. It may be the grass is to the ceiling, they need you to cut that down. It may be that the kitchen sink was broken, okay? And we needed to put a kitchen sink in there. We use business credit for that. Home Depot will give you $25,000. Lowe's will give you $30,000. Business credit on another level is another level. I can show you. As a matter of fact, if y'all show up later on, because I got something y'all need to see. I can't stress this enough. I got something y'all need to see. They finna chip people. Okay? They done already came and took 15% of Social Security benefits, welfare, unemployment, any type of federal benefits that you get. Next month it will be full-fledged and enforced. Okay, that they will be garnishing your wages for the student loans when you have the opportunity to get them removed for having your rights violated. Okay, this is the stuff that you're wasting time and delaying on. They're not going to be here forever. This window of opportunity is like this small. I need to show y'all a lot of stuff. I don't have time to do it now. My time is up. Okay, if y'all want any of these opportunities, the information is on the screen. Make your payment. Include your email. It's also in the description of this video. I won't give you any more opportunities. When I say I'm done, Trump warned it was going down. My job is to make sure that you don't go down with it. But your job is to make a decision whether you're going to go down with it or you're going to stay up afloat. Okay? My job is just to tell you this is what's happening. This is how you can actually help yourself. Your job is to take a fight or flight position, and then whatever happens, happens. But I got something that I need to show y'all. I do not know what time it is. Like I said, I'm still moving stuff and arranging stuff. Grandmother just passed away, helping family members get situated and do things. But I'm going to make the time to come back by here. I really need y'all to come and see this. I really need y'all to come by here and see this, okay? The credit business in a box and the marketing mastery. Most people have digital products that they want to sell. They don't know how to market them. I'm going to give you access to the #1 marketing mastery mentorship course. This is how I begin to make $100,000 months. This is how I begin to do 7-figure months, 7-figure days, okay? Helping clients. Literally, you can make $1 million in a weekend. I can give you the framework straight up, okay? You host an event, all exclusive, all paid for, mastermind in Dubai, mastermind with me in Miami, in Cabo, wherever you want to pick it up at, okay? You use their money to create the event. Hey, we're going on a private jet over the city. You're going to have your arrangements, living arrangements, or your shelter. That's going to be taken care of. Your food's going to be taken care of. It is $25,000, okay? I am only going to be able to host 24 people at this. And then once they get there, you have another program that you either upsell them to or, some type of mentorship. It's not hard to make 7 figures, okay? Just telling you the outline. It's not hard to make 7 figures. Get sponsors, donors, people that want to come and have a vending booth. It's not hard to do $1 million in a weekend. Okay. So this marketing mastery business in a box and the credit do it yourself credit business in a box is normally $497. I cannot sell it for lesser than $497. And you can't either when you purchase it from me. But I'm in a position where I can say, for 2 people, I will give you access to either one of these. 2 people for the credit business in a box. If credit repair is making people millions of dollars and now you don't even got to repair nobody credit. If they say I got student loans, here go a template. If they say I'm on child support, here go a template. Hey, if they say I'm on check systems, here go a template. If you want to do it for them, this is how you make your bag big. Okay, I will dispute it for you. I will do what you don't want to do because you lazy or you don't know how to manage your time. So I will send it off for you. This is how much I'm going to charge. I'm going to monitor it. And then you can do it for them and your bag changes. Okay. For 2 people on each, I will allow you to get access to this business in a box already done for you, already put together, fully loaded, show you how to make $1 million on the credit and $1 million with the marketing. Okay. I will allow 2 people to get that for $250, okay? My mentorship, one-on-one mentorship, I only have room for 3 people. It is 3 months. Normally, I don't ever, and you have never ever heard me say I do a one-on-one mentorship. I don't. I want to work with you 3. Anytime I offer you deals or sales, it's for receipts, just so y'all don't know. Just so y'all know that, because y'all didn't know that. I want to get your results, and now those are my receipts. Okay, so I offer it to you at a discount. Once I have those receipts, then of course it's premium prices. Okay, one-on-one mentorship. I want to take 3 of y'all from scratch to scale. Okay, teaching you what I know, working with you one-on-one. That is $1,000 for 3 people. Only 3 people. Only 3 people. I will work with you for the next 3 months. One-on-one to help you start a business or to help you scale up a new startup. Okay, set you up, get your stuff together, and then you be off to the races. Okay, I will mentor you and show you, let you watch over my shoulder as we do it together and get you all the way together, all the way right. $1,000, only 3 spots available. The Gov Money. Okay, I'm going to show everybody and have been showing everybody in the government contract, the Gov Money mentorship. My goal is to get you a contract in 2 weeks to 90 days of starting this mentorship. It is 16 weeks long. Okay, we use an AI and everything to write our capability statements, tell us what a contract is at, write up our RFPs, our RFIs, RFQs. I'm showing you all of that. The top 5 products that the government are buying June 1st. Okay, Hurricane season is in full effect. We're getting ready for that, okay? Helping you with, if you want to get in the transportation space, this is what we're going to create. Is this where that big bag at? The housing space, big bag at. Cleanup space, big bag at. So I'm showing you how to go get money from your own backyard, as well as contracts from all 50 states. They even have grants and contracts internationally in case anybody ever thinking about jumping ship, leaving America and going somewhere else. You can build it before you get there, okay? That is $1,000 for the mentorship. AI automations and systems. This is where I'm going to show you how to make that digital dough. Digital dollars on demand. Just like your girl. That's why I said earlier, no shade, no pun intended to nobody at all. You're not going to see me trading my muscle for no money. God has blown my mind and showed me how I can serve people and make an impact while making an income, and everything can be automated. Okay. And then AI can do the heavy lifting and all of that stuff, create my videos, create all of that. So now I can just sit back in the background and teach and help my people that I want to help in a more intimate setting. But I got something running that's making money while I'm sleeping, teaching, eating, vacationing, whatever the case may be. I'm going to show you how to use these systems, how to become a marketer, okay, using AI tools, how to pay yourself $10,000 per client. You get one client a month, you got $10,000. Times 12, that's $120,000 a year, okay? Say you got 5 clients a month. And AI does this. We have systems. Your whole marketing system, your whole messaging system, we have AI do it all. Okay, we just tell AI what to do and then it does it. So in this AI automations and systems, it is a 16-week mentorship. I will show you how to get the bag, how to multiply the bag, and how to keep the bag using AI automations and systems to make money while you sleep, because one day you're not going to wake up. That's $1,000. Let's do kingdom. And let's do kingdom. It's we the kingdom on an assignment, and we're taking about mountains. Okay. We're possessing territory. We're using nonprofit organizations to actually be able to get a lot of the resources for the free 99 for the community that we are called to, or that is called to us. Okay. Land. Okay. They get discount to land, 20 acres of land available for the low. Okay. Help them with they credit, help them with all of that stuff in there so you can go and confiscate these things. Go get lending from, the CDFI, from angel investors, from the SBA. We do all of that in Let's Do Kingdom. That is a mentorship, and the only mentorship that is 12 months for $1,000. I don't know anybody who works at the peanut factory for $1,000 for 12 months, but this is God's assignment, and I'm just going to fulfill it in obedience. Okay. It is $1,000 mentorship for 12 months. Become your own bank. The funding. Okay. We're going to kick that off. How to become your own bank. This is where you can actually really, really, really make $1 million. If you got the credit business in a box, right? And they come to you and they say, well, I don't know if my credit good. Let me go ahead and clean you up. So on the front end, you get paid for cleaning them up. And then you get them to where they need to be. And then you go ahead and get them funded for $1 million. And on the back end, you get $100,000 for getting them $1 million, because you know the systems, the people, the connections, and how to go get it. Okay. So you get paid on 2 aspects of becoming your own bank. And then once you get them that $1 million, I'm sure they're going to want to liquidate that. Okay. Take that credit and turn it into cash. Well, I got a system for that too. And that is a fee that comes with that as well. So there's 3 ways to get paid from one skill. And this is where people going dumb crazy, including myself. Told y'all. Playtime over. It's the big leagues. I don't have time to make slave wages. I need to move rapidly. Okay. Becoming your own bank funding. We're going to show you how to go in and shake hands and make money babies with bank relation managers, because that's who's going to give you the big bag. And you're going to get your clients funded. And everybody needs money. So you ain't gonna never not have clients. Hey, I help people get money. Do you need some? Yeah. What's your credit score? Well, my credit score is this. I know exactly what your credit score is supposed to look like. I can get you together to help you get the funding. On the front end, I can go ahead and get you some funding while you wait for me to clean you up over here. And then on the back end, I'm gonna get paid. And then when you want to liquidate that, I'm gonna get paid too. Okay. So that's becoming your own bank. That is $1,000, 1K. Books, bestseller, and stages. Most people don't know this is how Solomon became the wealthiest man in the world. He told stories. This is why you ain't never seen a broke storyteller. This is why every storyteller, every book author, people that take the stages after they write their books and all of this stuff, this is why they have, I'll tell you a story. One gentleman, because he was an author, was allowed into a country without having the proper passport because he was an author. It opens doors for you. It opens doors that you would never, it grants you favor you would never, ever think about. And if you have a story, you ought to tell it, because that good old book say we overcome by the blood that's already done and by the word of our testimony. The reason why you broke, and this is what God told me, you didn't write the book and you haven't opened up your mouth. I've showed you all over TikTok, Instagram, social media, every platform. Every platform I've showed you how storytelling will always go viral. All you got to do is people say my story of when my mom did this, or the story when my brother took out my mama. Everything is about storytelling now. Even marketing is storytelling. You're telling a story. Okay. So the books, bestseller, and stages, I'm going to show you how to write your book using AI in 24 hours or less, a weekend at the maximum. Okay. Then I got a strategy. Okay. Don't nobody know this strategy unless you done been behind the scenes and paid big top dollar to get this bestseller strategy. We're going to make that thing a bestseller because that's going to give you authority. So now when you say, I will not hit this public stage for no less than 25,000, virtual stage for no less than 15,000, you have the authority to back you up as a bestseller. Okay. So I have the books, bestseller, and stages mentorship for you to start telling your story that God delivered you from. I have so many stories that just from my stories, I have created 49 streams of income just from my stories. Most people don't know. I come by here and I tell you stories. I tell you what the hell is going on and what the hell we need to be doing. That's storytelling. First time I paid myself $12,000 in 1 hour, I told my story. This is where I come from. This is what I went through. People didn't even know. People still don't know. First 5 of my children are product of rape. Straight up. Okay, I decided to keep mine. For those out there, it's my body, my choice. I decided to keep them, love them up and down. Okay, will get a dead tree stump about my children, regardless of the fact. But did I go through some things because of all those different bloodlines and all? Storytelling got me on the front of Grant Cardone's big screen. Storytelling, telling my story got me on platforms, got me on stages, got me on virtual stages, connected me to you. Okay, storytelling. So books, bestseller, and stages. That mentorship, it is $1,000. I'm gonna show you how to get there with speed, and not only that, how to become a ghostwriter for other people. This is where you make $10,000. You can charge somebody $5,000. It's a mechanism, a method of how you would sit them down, interview them, and then transcribe that, turn that into their book, turn it into their workbook, turn it into their coaching program and their community, and pay yourself $10,000 for learning how to ghostwrite using AI to help other people tell their stories. Okay. Final call for all of this, and I am gone. Millions off of mentorship, how to start a community and grow that bad boy. Okay, a whole strategy of how to get everybody that you ever wanted to be around, that you ever wanted to kick it with, that you ever wanted to buy from you, how to put them inside one community. And then forever, evergreen, work with the people inside the community, attracting the right tribe to your community. I've already showed y'all on school people doing $147,000 a month, $1 million a year off of a membership. Okay. Netflix is making 1.7 trillion, $1.7 trillion every single month off of a membership. Okay. So I show you how to make millions off of memberships. by building yourself a community, whether that's on Facebook or school or whatever the platform. That is a mentorship that I am doing for 16 weeks. I'm going to show you tools, how to automate it, how to have auto-generated responses to grow your community, how to get them in there for free, and then charge $1 or $5 every month, the whole 9 yards, okay, the whole play. I'm going to show you how to build communities. I myself, in counting, have 40 communities that I make money from. People are watching me from my groups as I speak. Okay, lots of my sales come from people in my group because I put the right people in there. Okay, if I charge $1 a day in my 5,000 group, that's if I charge $1 a month in my 5,000 member group, that's $5,000 passive income every single month. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. Land bankers, like I just said, I told you I was going to come back to this because everything about us and the way that we are moving is changing. If you want to know how to buy land and houses and commercial property, which we need, okay, for a little bit of nothing, dirt cheap. You can buy land for $100. You can buy houses for $500 in certain states, $1,000 in other states, okay, $2,000 to $3,000. These are already valued at a lot more than what you, and I got receipts. I'll show you. Sister bought her some property for $500, went ahead and sold it 2 days later for $5,000. Okay, it's already valued, so you get your money back, 10x your money back. It's already valued at a bigger price than what you paid. So if you want to flip it, you can flip it. If you want to build on it, you can build on it. If you want to leverage it and get some, if you go put a trailer park on this dirt, that land now increases in value because you got something there. If you wanted to build a grocery store, a lot of these are by the highways, different things of that sort. You can put a convenience store, a charging station, all kind of things. I'll show you how to do that in Land Bankers, how to let people rent your land with billboards, okay, all up and down the highways. You can actually make $10,000 in a day on a dang on billboard on your land, okay? And that's just for like 60 seconds for a whole day. Okay, so I'll teach you all of that, how to actually get funded, financing for this. If you wanted to buy land internationally, got the bankers for you. We got everybody for you, okay? I am only going to allow 2 more people to get into Land Bankers for $1,000. It will not. Now, you can go. I will tell you about some in-person auctions you can go to and how to actually go to the in-person auctions, but you will not be able to go to the auctions with us, okay? I have another group that actually go to in-person auctions and we bid on units together. I will mention this. So last time I'm going to mention this. And the only reason why I'm going to mention it, because I got to check in my spirit, somebody that's supposed to partner with me on this, okay? We're going to have a property built in Birmingham. We're going to have I'll let 2 people get in on it, me and 2 other people. We're going to have a property built on Birmingham, okay? In Birmingham, excuse me. By the amphitheater in an up-and-coming area that already have shows sold out for decades. We're going to use this property for short-term stay, Airbnb, and to contract out with the government, okay? We will split whatever revenue is coming in, whether on the Airbnb side or the government contract. They may need to buy it for an employee, right, for 30 days. Already, it will be built from the ground up. You will have access to go in person with myself to look at the build, see what we're getting. We will have a contract written up for ourselves, you know, where we will split it. Ain't going to be no 50% over here and then 10% over here. We will split it. And that's why it only can be 3 people, okay? The investment on that split 3 ways is $2,600 split 3 ways, okay? $2,600. We can have it built. It will be built in the next 90 to 120 days. Hear me clearly. Everybody can't get in on this, and I don't want everybody in on this. This is a project where I'm going to allow you to come in with me to get passive income for the rest of your life, okay? This won't be a house that we will stay in or none of that. This will be a passive income property. This will be an income generating property. And for $2,600, you get to get passive income for however long that house is standing. Okay? However long that house is here on planet Earth, and planet Earth is planet Earthing, you will have passive income for you and your family. Something that will pay you back. Okay? And I only have 3 spots at that. Last but never least, and I got to get up out of here. If you want a digital business in a box built for you, done for you, I will create you your own business in a box, fill it with your digital products. I will also get your people in a community that wants to buy the digital products that we create. Like I have a whole group that I'm creating for a client on autism, helping children with autism. You already know it's going to go dumb crazy, because now Robert F. Kennedy has exposed that it was not that was giving children autism. It was that has given over half of Americans childhood autism. We have a lot of work to do. Okay. So there's so many different things that you can create in whatever niche. I will build it out for you. I will get your stuff set up, your ads, get you a VA, okay, to maintain it for you, to run it and manage it while you go off and do whatever it is that you need to do. Hand it over to you so you know exactly how to maintain and watch it, but then let a VA run it for like $4 an hour, something like that. They'll run the whole entire thing, okay? $2,500 done for you. Government contracts, you want me to get you registered, do your LLC, EIN, get you some trade lines, for some business credit, and then do your SAMS registration so you can get your cage code, and then add you to the mentorship so you know how to bid on contracts, so you know how to get non-bid contracts, all of that stuff. That is $2,500. And the full, if you want to go ahead and build you out a transportation business, okay, get it totally, fully built out for you, whatever the case may be, from start to finish, and then get you funding ready for your fleet. Okay, we're going to do the whole 9 yards. Do your structure. We're going to make sure we got business credit on there, and then we're going to make sure we send you to go get funding to go get your fleet. Okay, we can go to auctions. We have dealer's license where we can go buy brand new vehicles, Sprinter vans, ambulance trucks, those little roadside assistant vehicles, all of that stuff. Okay, in the transportation space. So we do it for you. We get you fundable, ready. We get the funding for your fleet, and then you can go out and put as many as you want to on the road using that method, or we can go to a bank who only deals with transportation vehicles. All right. All 3 of those done for you are $2,500. Anybody want any of that? Okay. Make sure, most importantly, you tap back in later on, friends. Okay, I'm not going to beg you guys to do anything. I'm not going to beg y'all to jump ship. I'm going to show y'all what these devils got planned for you. And if you missed the opportunity, that's exactly what it is. A missed opportunity. You won't get it back. Maybe God will raise up a dog or a bird or something to come and help y'all out if you sleep on the opportunity when God sends these people, across your path and tell you, hey, I've been praying. Okay, here's the answer. Okay, everything that I mentioned is my final offer last time, bringing it to you, mentioning it to you. If you ever want to work with me moving forward, you will pay me what I want to be paid. Okay. And God said I can now. God said I can now. I have served. My hands are clean. My heart is pure. You ever want to know anything about me? Go ask God. I tell people all the time. He knows the heart of men. Men know the outward appearance. I will never take nothing from you. I will never not fulfill my assignment. My name means everything to me. Just like God says his name means everything to him. I'm made in his image and his likeness. My name means everything to me. And my grandma instilled that into me. Your word is your bond. Something come up, I'll let you know. I can't get to it right away, but I'm going to get you whatever it is that I said. I don't care. I don't care. Because you will never be able to play with my name like that, okay? I'm here to help. I love y'all. I will see you guys. Those over here on Instagram, you want any of those opportunities, I ain't gonna hassle y'all no more with it. Okay. Donald Trump will be out here doing what he's doing, which he told you what he's gonna do, and that's just gonna be up on y'all. Elon Musk and all these other devils that has, and I'm not calling Elon Musk a devil. I said Elon Musk and all these other devils with wicked assignments. Okay, I'm speaking generally, not individually. All these other devils that got a plan and now telling us that they finna start. This is how they condition you. Hey, the chip is coming and all. No, 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 no. I'm not doing any of that. I'm doing what God said to do, and that's all I'm gonna do. And when my time comes, and it'll be my time. But I will not be a part of this system. I hope you do not either. If you are interested, go ahead and hit the inbox over here, the DM over here, and I will get you the information if you don't have it. If you have it, make your payment, include your email. I will be working on the emails today and tomorrow, and we will get y'all all set up, good to go, and we ready to rock out with these mentorships, okay? We need to move with the speed of lightning. So I love y'all, and I will see y'all. I don't know when, but I will see y'all. I know I'm coming back later, but yeah, I'll see y'all around in case you don't come back. All right, peace.